He don't need nobody else.
Good morning. My name is Paul Owens, and I'm a volunteer worker with Welcome Back to Tarrant County. Welcome Back to Tarrant County is a Christ-centered program dedicated to assisting men making the transition from prison life back into society. We assist individuals with things such as referrals. We assist them with clothing, such as the clothing room behind me. We assist them with identification. We also assist them with lunches. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have a new arrival class. And in that class we kind of just assist these men and women with the basic necessities that they're going to need to be successful here in society. And through that study we learned that there's actually 3 things that we need to be successful as parolees. And that first thing is we need a support group. That support group a lot of time can be our families. But in most cases, as we learned, family member hands are also tied to illegal activity. So we learned that that's not a very good support group. So we encourage men to find them a church home. Ask God to lead them to a place to where they will feel welcome. And let your church family and Welcome Back to Tarrant County, such as Welcome Back to Tarrant County, has been my support group. And that's encouraged me in my background. I've been incarcerated on 4 different occasions. And they call that insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. See, it's that stinking thinking what got us in that place where we think that we can get a little slicker. We're going to be a little wiser this time. But I learned that my best thinking landed me incarcerated, landed me in prison. So I learned that I had to change some things. See, once I was released in August 1st of 2008, I had swore to myself that I would never do the things that I said I was going to do. But I learned that association will bring back those old habits. See, so we have to change some things. We can't allow our time just to be idle. We have to get involved. Now I'm in a place to where a community that I once took from, a community that I once poisoned, I find myself giving back. You see, because once you commit your life to Christ, and not only commit, see, I committed my life, or I dedicated my life in 1986, but I didn't surrender to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ until 2009. And probably one of the best things or the hardest thing that I did in 2009 was put my pride aside. A lot of time we allow pride to hinder us, to keep us bound, to keep us in prison. See, because there's a worse prison than just physically being locked up behind bars. And it's a prison that people create for themselves. It's a prison that I had created for myself. A prison where I was bound to drugs, bound to violence, bound to crime. I was walking around on the streets and still locked up in my mind. But see, the word says, who Christ sets free is free indeed. So today I'm free indeed, not for anything that I did, but because of what Christ did on Calvary. He gave his life for me, someone that's not worthy. And because Christ was willing to give his life for me, not that I can earn my salvation, but because I love Christ and the Christ love in me want to give back. I want to aid and assist men and women any way that I can. And you know, God is so real in my life, and I'm going to share with you some other things that I attribute to my success today. And that's, I'm a part of Celebrate Recovery. It's a Christ-centered 12-step group that keep me focused. I have accountability partners. I have a sponsor. I have a mentor. These are all things that through Welcome Back Tarrant County and the referrals that they gave me, that I was able to make these contacts, to make these new friends that genuinely have me concerned, not the old friend, someone that's gonna harm me. But that's one of the things that I contribute to my success. So I just want to encourage everyone to just stay focused and remember that old stinking thinking, and also remember that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I can assure you that if you continue in the same lifestyle that you've been in, you're going to continue to get what you always been getting. But one thing I also know, that if you've been blessed enough and you hearing this message right now, it's not too late to make a U-turn. We can turn this thing around. We can get it straight. But first, before we do that, we got to get connected. So I encourage you to get connected with the church of your choice, and allow God to lead you there, and just begin to give back. Don't be a pew Christian, but get active in the ministry. Thank you.
There's no question of